This video is specifically how to make changes to a reservation with a couple of examples. So there's another video and we have help articles on navigating all of the details in a reservation. I'm not going to go over that in this video. This is just going to give an example of locking a unit, changing stay dates, adding a charge, and adding a payment. You can do some of this from the reservation grid as well. We have videos and help articles on the grid. I'm going to be doing this specifically on the reservation itself. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and lock in the unit. The guest decided they wanted to pay more to stay. Maybe it's a beautiful view or has specific amenities they're looking for, and you charge a lock fee. So we can click options and lock unit. What this does is anytime you're going to go make a change, moving it to a different unit, it's going to give you a message first. So we see that they've locked it there. The next thing I'm going to do is change the stay dates. So under options, we have the ability to click change stay dates. So the original trip was just a few days. I'm going to extend it out by a few and then click recalculate charges. This is super important. If you don't click this, it's not going to change those charges. And so then we're going to go ahead and click save. So now we see the dates have changed, the rates increased. We can see there's a different daily rate for, it looks like most likely the weekend, there was an increased rate, and then back down for the rest of those days. 8 nights, 1 vehicle. I didn't change anything else here, but you can if you need to, again, under the options button. So I'm going to go ahead and add an add-on. Maybe they got here and they decided that they wanted to go kayaking and they wanted to rent it. And so I'm just going to choose a couple of, I'm going to go ahead and choose a couple of days here that they can rent for, and then we're going to click save. So I have a couple add-ons. They added this one originally, and then I just added that. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the charges. So before there was nothing due, but now from the different changes that we've made, we see there's a partially paid payment and some complete payments as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new charge just for the sake of example manually. Maybe the charge you needed wasn't an add-on. Maybe I use this example in most of my videos, maybe someone threw a ball and it broke a window, so you just need to charge them a little bit to help with those costs. So you can have broken window charge, and maybe it's going to be $100. Then you could choose to send them a notification or not, and you can click save. You can also click save and add payment. This is going to take you right to the payments page. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll show you a different way to get there. And so you could have applied that payment right away, but I chose not to. So I'm going to go ahead and pay for all of these at the same time by clicking new payment here. And so then I'm going to click all of them. It's going to give us the total. If you wanted to do a custom amount, you could do that as well. If you wanted to schedule the payment, you could do that. And then you can choose your payment method. This is going to show based off of the options that you've decided for your park. So I'm going to choose debit or credit card and to use the card on file. If there's no card on file, this option is not going to be here. So that's your tip to clue in, like, hey, there's no card on file. I need to go add it. And so then you can choose to send that notification and add any internal notes as well. And then you can click save, and that's going to go ahead and process that payment. And then you'll see the notification down here, and then in a moment it's going to refresh. And what's nice is we get a history and we get details on what's happening. So if you hover over this, it's going to tell you that this payment was part of a larger payment that was applied to multiple charges. And then under the history, you can see what's happening as well. So you can see who made those changes, when they were made, and what was happening. Those are some of the pretty common changes that happen with a unit. Again, if there's others that you need, you can click options and change. If you needed to add the unit, you could do that. And if you needed to cancel, you can also click cancel reservation up here. We have lots of help articles on all the different changes and scenarios you might run into, so definitely check out our knowledge base for more on making changes to reservations. Thanks so much.